talk a little bit about dehydration before a competition. Now, many competitors are under the impression that if they dehydrate themselves before a show, that's going to somehow make them look leaner by removing the water from under their skin. Trust me, that doesn't happen. What happens is you remove a lot of water from your muscles and they get flatter, which will decrease your definition. And the last thing a competitor wants, especially a woman who's worked hard to gain size and to maintain that size as she's losing weight for competition, the last thing you need to do the day before a show or 2 days before a show is to make yourself look flatter. In no way will it help your physique. Okay, now coming into the last week, if you're soft, that means you have too much body fat. So what you have to do for your next show is make sure you train harder and diet harder so you're lean enough to compete where you want to compete at. But there are no tricks that are going to help you the last couple of days before a show. I mean, the scale may go down when you lose water, but that's just psychological. It does not make your body look any better. As a matter of fact, it's going to make you look worse. So, although it sounds good, people write articles about it, it's pseudoscience, it's junk science. It doesn't work. It never has worked. Do not sacrifice your hard work for building your muscles. Don't sacrifice that on some trick that's going to make you look worse when you get on stage. I once had a competitor come to me after a show. This competitor, what happened was another competitor told this competitor to come see me about getting in shape for the next show. This competitor had done a few shows and never really come in shape. So I meet this competitor after the show and they say, well, I talked to the judges and the judges said I was holding a little too much water. Maybe I should have went into the sauna the day before to lose the extra water under my skin. First of all, coming from a judge, I mean, I can't really understand that, but that just shows you how pervasive this thought is that people that are soft are just holding a little extra water. What I explained to this competitor was the reason why you're soft is because you're holding too much body fat. And I said, if I take a needle and stick it into your stomach, I said, water's not going to come out. That's fat. So, what we did was put this competitor on a real diet. The very next show, this competitor had done 7, 8 shows, had never gotten higher than maybe 4th place, 5th place, at the very best. The very next show, this close to a pro card, this close, from having never gotten higher than 4th or 5th place. I'm talking about winning a division and coming this close to the overall. And that's just in a matter of a few months. It's all diet. You know, there's no tricks. Of course, people are going to get in their ear and say, okay, you should try this. We'll try dehydrate. We'll try the carb load. I don't allow any of that. We go strict diet, training hard, and then we go to the show, see what happens. But there are no tricks. This competitor probably did 7 or 8 shows. Never really doing that well until they followed a proper diet, stopped all the tricks, and just went in with a lower body fat percentage. It's as simple as that. So again, there are no tricks. The real trick is to train hard and diet hard so that last week you're in shape. So you can just go right into the competition. You can train up to the day before the show. You can eat your regular meals up until the day before the show. You really don't have to change a whole lot in that last week. There are a few changes I make, but in the end, there's not a whole lot I can do or anybody can do that's going to change your body that last week. So the goal is always to be in shape when you get to that last week.